Hello, this is Adam again with Success in Fundraising, checking in to talk a little bit about preparing for the kickoff. And so this is the video, as you know, from the Quick Reference Guide. And we're going to talk about a kickoff. A kickoff is when you're handing out the materials to your sellers and they're going to be taking them home. So this is where we transfer a whole bunch of information or give them all the tools they need to go fundraise and raise all this money for your wonderful group. And that's one of the big things that they need to know is exactly what they're raising money for, because conscientious customers are going to be like, hey, seller, what are you raising your money for? So that's one of the biggest ones we see is like, why? But the order form covers a lot of this information, and sometimes it makes it on there and sometimes it doesn't. We have a lot of different information on our order forms, and we know that this video may be seen from if you're selling cookie dough, butter braid pastries, puff pastries, or even meat snacks. But I'm gonna use the butter braid pastry order form as a frame of reference, and then we'll go from there. But the order form has lots of information. This one, it actually shows a lot of the varieties of flavors. On the back, there is information like your group's names, the dates, the flavors will be here. Yeah, there's even for the sellers on this one, there's QR codes that give like a kickoff video and how it's made video. And that's just for butter braid pastries, but that's the kind of information we're providing on that order form. So when you have your prepared for the kickoff, definitely take a look at all the details on here, because each of it's a lot of thought's been put into each part of it, and hopefully it provides value to you. There's also the online store QR codes on there as well. There is and probably stuff I'm totally missing. But for the sellers, we hope to transfer all kinds of knowledge on this one sheet of paper, and that's the desire. And it will also provide information for the parents so they can answer a lot of these, think about these questions as well. The other thing that we think is kind of cool for most of our fundraisers, if you get some stickers in the kickoff pack, there's another style, or this one, and then again, this is just for butter braid pastries, but this says it's a official butter braid pastry taste tester. We like the idea of stickers, and it's a small token, but it can be considered an incentive. But if you let your sellers know that everyone who sells will get one of these stickers at delivery, perhaps that will motivate a few more sellers to sell. And one big reminder, the kickoff it's always hard because there's so many things going on. That's why we put for the butter braid pastries, we created a video, and most of our fundraisers are butter braid pastries, so that's why I'm focusing on that one. But there's a video they can watch, and it provides a lot more information, as well as and just knowing who to ask, so that the way they have your information as well. Your information's on there, and they know to ask any questions of you. But the online store part of it is one of the big things. So if you're embracing the online store, you probably put maybe your name already in the online store to just see what it looks like. And you may have been surprised, because every single fundraiser we have also has on the online store gluten-free options. And so those are always on. If you're selling butter braid pastries, there's also coffee on the online store. And if you are selling butter braid pastries, there is 2 to 4 extra flavors available online. The first few fundraisers this fall have our standard program from the spring, but if one cool thing and some excitement you can do for the butter braid pastries is that there's a new flavor coming out. It's chocolate butter braid pastry, and so we've tasted it. We think it's pretty awesome, and so that would be exciting as well. Take a look at the form. If you have the standard form, you will see the chocolate up here if it's available. If you have our new form, it's going to be a little bit shorter here and some online store stuff at the bottom. It will be pretty obvious, as well as on this side, that there will be a chocolate butter braid pastry. So all those things is that kind of information. Just remember, if you're preparing for the kickoff, you end up with a few questions as you read through materials, you look at the order form, you look at the online store, there's still questions, definitely give us a call. If you can't reach us right away and you'd rather schedule it, follow this link at the bottom of the page, and we will schedule a call, and we will get everything figured out for you. So we desire that you're successful, and we want to do everything we can to help you ensure that. So thanks for watching the video, and we'll talk to you next time.